Hi, judges. We hope you all are staying safe during these unprecedented times. And although it was rather tough to communicate with each other all remotely, as not all of our team members had their own personal computers to use, and etc., we are still grateful for this opportunity and want to thank you guys for your time. My name is Rayan, and in this project I was a front-end developer and primary UI.
My name is Ronit, and in this project I was a front-end developer.
Hello, my name is Ravi, and I am a primary backend developer in this project.
And I'm Saketh, and I was the full stack developer for this project.
To code a web application, we used HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, PHP5, Bootstrap, and jQuery. To develop our application, we use the integrated development environments Visual Studio Code and REPL.
Now let's address the problem we sought to solve through our project. Retirement homes have basically become a place where families just throw their elderly members into. And this has recently become a problem as the depression rates amongst these elderly in these retirement homes have surged dramatically. Depression is not a normal part of growing older, yet the elderly are at an increased risk of experiencing depression than any other age group. The CDC reports that around 10 to 15% of elderly living in communities experience symptoms of depression. Yet, this number jumps to a staggering 52% when these elderly are in retirement homes, as aged care residents often feel isolated from their communities and, as a result, turn desensitized and apathetic towards their surroundings. Not to mention, according to the Cleveland Clinic, depression can severely worsen conditions such as coronary heart disease, HIV/AIDS, Parkinson's disease, and a plethora of other diseases that are common amongst our elderly, even increasing the chance of a heart attack by a minimum of 15%, which, as you can see, is clearly detrimental towards our elderly communities.
To combat this concerning problem, our solution was our application, Sweet Old Home. This app introduces volunteers from the community to spend time with senior citizens who are in need of assistance. This assistance can include tasks such as taking the senior citizens to walk around the park, helping them with groceries, and even offering them the basic emotional support. As mentioned before, more than half, 52% of aged care residents have symptoms of depression, compared with 10 to 15% of older people living in the community. Offering support through the community and giving them the personal support and care can combat these chronic diseases and depression as well. Our application, Sweet Old Home, does this.
The general idea of our project is to allow seniors to create new volunteer opportunities.
Our application solves this problem by pairing up a volunteer with a senior citizen. The senior citizen is able to create an account designated for them, and the volunteer can select the volunteering task they wish to help them with. This can be done as the follows. So firstly, we're going to look at the calendar page right up here. This will display all the events that the volunteer can sign up for and the senior adds. Then we can go navigate to the nearby locations page, where we can essentially locate all the places that a volunteer can volunteer at, and they can enter in a specific location to look at for the retirement homes. If you need any help navigating through our website, we have a Facebook Messenger plugin. So in this example, I'm going to continue as a guest, but you can log in. So let's type in a question to ask the bot. So here, I've requested the bot for a tutorial on how to sign up for Sweet Old Home. And there we go, we already have a response. Now, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the senior page. So if we go right here and hover over this button, right here, we can click on it. And we'll be taken to a senior sign up page. So here we can make an account for the senior, or the senior can be making the account here. The senior@gmail.com will be the email. Password is senior. The address will be senior home. And the name will be Emma. You can sign up as a senior. So now we'll be greeted with this page right here. It's going to show us events that other seniors have added, and if you hover over them, we can see more information about that event. So we check that out. And as well as this, we can add our own event. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to add an event, let's say grocery pickup. The text will be, I need someone to pick up my groceries. And then we can put an image that I have here of groceries. And if we submit, you'll see the event appear right here. Just like that. Here. So we'll go home. Now, I'll demonstrate how to sign up as a volunteer. So let's click volunteer right there. And now we can make an account for a volunteer. So we'll just say volunteer@gmail.com. Make volunteer as a password. Address will be volunteer. And name will be Jerry, just as an example. So we're going to go into this, and we're going to be greeted with, similar to the senior screen, a volunteer screen. Let's ignore that, and we'll see the grocery pickup event right here.
But we have just scratched the surface with the potential of this application. In the future, our business model will revolve around revenue from ads. As we only had 1 week, we decided to structure our very own and never seen before type of volunteering opportunity around the elderly, where volunteering services have often gone unnoticed. But as we continue to expand on this web app, we will start adding other areas of volunteer services, such as opportunities in medicine, politics, construction, etc., that volunteers can use specifically to find different volunteering opportunities, network with other organizers and volunteers, and truly make our communities a better place for the past, present, and future generations. To make our web application better for the user, we plan to add even more features in the future, such as a Google Map system to track the user's location for safety purposes. We also plan to have an interactive messaging network between the citizen and the senior citizen and the volunteer. This app is also able to be used with many volunteering services, as a senior citizen can request for a whole group, such as musicians or artists.